So I was thinking for like the specialist doctor because like this bread is just way too much.
Lily, floor one, sweetie, come on.
So basically, what happens is I'm gonna get like a white coat, like what you're wearing, but instead I'm gonna have like this really cute cranberry like long sleeve,
This is
Hi,
and
you
only
then
can't
for
be in
really
here.
cute
white
like
white
black
coats
skirt,
only.
black
Please
heels.
go
Lily, you
down to
can't
floor
be up here
one.
right
Hey,
now.
Missy.
Hi,
Wait,
you
you said
can't be up
heel?
here right now, okay?
Yeah, like
This is only
black
for
heels with a
higher
black
ups.
pencil skirt and a cute cranberry
Okay,
long.
Missy.
Okay, go to
Ooh,
floor one,
that sounds
okay?
cute.
Okay, Missy.
Exactly,
Thank you.
exactly. It like it'll look cute, it'll look professional, and it'll look like we will slay.
Oh yeah, I'm like, it sounds hot.
Right? Oh my god, is that the chief? Oh no, wait, it's just it's Nash. Oops.
She clocked in though, so she's somewhere.
Yes, ma'am.
She's probably at the apartment going back here right now.
Wait, I'm gonna go re-up my pills before she comes.
Because if you're offline for that long, you log back in, you don't back you log back into your apartment. I don't know why.
Yeah, the weirdest glitch. It helped me the other night though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god, chief.
Hi,
Wait,
Ray.
Hi. Hi. How is everybody doing?
Oh my goodness, how are you doing? I'm scared.
Um, I've had better days, but I'm here. Hi, Cash. Hi, Mozzie. Jamal. Juice. The juiciest. I'm sorry. I don't even know how I skipped that girl. Vibrations is low. Juiciest. What's up? Icky Wicky. My baby SK. Hi, y'all. Hi. Oh, y'all, it's too much sitting right here with the little hearts.
Dang, I ain't got that, but here I got something for you.
I know. Huh. I could throw it back
Nash.
on you.
Yeah, about to say Juicy gonna throw it back on you. I knew it.
Yeah.
Bow. I know that's right. The juiciest in the building.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
speaking facts.
Come on,
Damn,
floor
shit
two's
getting down.
closed. No green scrubs, only white coats are allowed up here right now.
Sitting here breaking down. What was
I love y'all down. Really, I swear. It be moments like these, y'all, that keep that fuel tank from being on F. I mean, what it is, E, yeah. I appreciate y'all for real. You're sick, princess. I'm so sick.
You still. It took me a minute to put two and two together.
Oh shit, that's so true.
Girl, she Aggie. Ain't nobody got time for y'all shenanigans.
That's hilarious.
That really made me laugh, princess girl. You is sick in the head. Okay, y'all.
I've been doing trivia on the walkie all day. It's fun.
How's that been going for you?
Pretty entertaining. Doing MD questions, IR questions, a couple of curveballs in there. Try to trick people.
Curveballs and IRs and EOs.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute. Who
We
that
did a
was?
Disney.
Oh,
We did
that
a
was
Disney.
sweet. You said what?
We did a really cute Disney trivia.
Oh yeah, we also did a wrestling trivia that I think you would have smashed, Tribal Chief.
Oh, you already know. I would have ate, left no crumbs. Yum yum yum. But anyhow, I'm not gonna make this too long. Really just wanted to go over 3 things in specific with y'all. And first, I do want to say thank you first and foremost, my deputy boys for holding it down in my absence. I know we did have tactical tryouts today. I did have some IRL things going on today. It was yeah, it was just pretty sporadic, still kind of sensitive, so I'm gonna get with y'all again and eventually break down the rundown. But in a light note, how we feeling today? Everybody feeling okay? Good. Okay, Shoot. Shoot in the building. Hi, Shoot.
How are we?
I'm doing pretty good. I won't complain too much. Just, trying to be in the field with y'all. Not they need some BTA cash. Okay, so I guess that's where I'll start since he did bring that up. So I know all of y'all are having some concerns with Devin. I've seen you guys create so many tickets. I mean, so many tickets. I don't know what's going on right about now and why people ain't getting IP banned, because I know they's getting banned more than 3 to 5 times. So where is that IP ban? I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Is that so? Oh, yeah, Susan, we know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Bipolar doesn't explain it.
I was like, I'm a guidance counselor for you.
No, seriously, we be trying to guide. As y'all know, last time we had a situation, a class. I did try to, single in his attention and get to the root issue. Dre, somebody take this girl goddamn keyboard. Y'all be saying some of the wildest shit. What the helly? Oh my goodness. Okay. Look, you done threw me off talking about that boy needs some puss. You ought to be ashamed. Such a potty mouth in front of the sheep. Really?
She also said a hard one too, so she ain't discriminating.
You know what? And then Cash hyping up the mess. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. with y'all prodigies. This is just Jesus. Y'all have to be better. Okay.
Speaking of booty meat, I don't have a problem with her, but does she just have like full reign of HP?
Does she have full reign of HP?
Like just to do what she wants? Because I feel like she only listens to certain people.
Okay, so no, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at the booty meat situation. That is just I know it's concerning. People was voicing certain stuff. I even had a deputy come to me and tell me like, you know, we love booty, but motherfuckers is around here trying to ride buses, ride vehicles that ain't in their rank. And y'all already know those are no terms, you know? And she should be listening to the whole staff, you know, and following the same chain of command. And that's why we had this break, because I wanted to basically I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't want to yawn in the mic, but to basically help us get some organization and structure, right? So, yeah, the new rank up regime is gonna be pretty simple. If I'm just being realistic, we're taking away Sundays. It's just too draining, and then I just feel like we're just doing way too much. And as much as I love this hospital and I love y'all, I must admit, I have been coddling. I have been coddling and I have been swooning, and I've just been, you know, catering to the whole staff because y'all know my passion about this place. But honestly, it's been crutching people. It has. And I can't blame nobody for that. You know, I'm very soft hearted, very kindred to the. And give you guys a little bit more stuff to do, especially you GPs and you specialists. I feel like my top 10 basically know what they're supposed to be doing at this point in their careers. Anyone that's in that position has been here for at least at least a good 10 weeks. So I feel like who the hell just
That was me. I need out of this fraction because I see favoritism and I don't like it and I want out.
All right, cool. What's your number?
Here, just make your way down to floor 1. I'll take care of it.
Thank you, Nat.
No,
Actually,
I want to get
type.
him now.
Yeah, make your way down to floor 1 because or else you can't leave floor 2 if I take your scrubs off now.
But yeah, there's a lot of favoritism and that's bull.
All right. Nash, you gonna handle that?
He's number 280.
Got it taken care of.
Awesome.
Damn, that was quick. All right then. Don't let me catch you out in the streets.
Make sure to just hit /respawn because you can't use the elevator.
Try not to let the door hit you when the good Lord hit you.
After the meeting, I'll be outside just so you could have a little fun on killing me.
Lord.
Nah. Jesus Christ, that is too funny. I'm sorry, y'all. I just have no energy for the low rank scrubs no more. I'm just kind of drained and burnt out. The ungratefulness and inconsideration from them is just ridiculous. They have barely little to no responsibility compared to us, and the demand rate is just beyond me. So any low rank scrub, that's another reason. I'm glad he came up here. We're gonna have a big thing tomorrow and basically break down this new regime to lower ranks. And if they feel in some type of way and they don't want to be here, they'll all have the option to leave. Like, I'm not gonna keep sitting here and trying to cater to everybody when everybody in this room, realistically, it already was like that, but starting Monday, it's gonna really, really take effect. Everybody in this room is gonna have drastically more responsibility than anybody else in the staff. So, I mean, if they don't have understanding for waiting, or they feel like rank ups are that important when all of us have spent weeks and weeks and weeks in one rank, then they can just leave. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a money house. This isn't something for somebody to be coming and to get stuff on their workbook, make a little money, leave when they want to leave. That's fine. That's fine, Juicy. I'm
I
not gonna
followed
get
all the
out of
rules.
that.
I was good. Freaking like 2 weeks straight. Did everything.
All right, Johnny. You said you wanted to leave. My
Well, getting
deputies
out of
granted you
here.
your wish. So
You're kidnapping me
that's
now
what
too.
it is. I mean, if you want to make it into a band, that's absolutely fine. Like, I'm really on a very chill tip, and I don't mind getting the admins here. But you asked to leave. My deputies granted that, and now for some reason you're still here. I'm confused.
How about you?
You gotta respawn.
You've always been nice to me too, so I can't say nothing bad.
Yeah, don't.
How do I get out of
What about
here?
Medusa? Medusa's watching you right now.
They told you gotta respawn, bro.
How do you do that?
Johnny,
Excuse me, you're not
you
allowed
gotta
on pet.
respawn, Johnny, because
Hey,
you're
you're
a
not allowed
civilian,
on
so
pet.
you gotta click /respawn. So what you're gonna
You
do
have
is
to go
put,
down.
you gotta type /respawn, and then it'll give you a 15-second thing, and then you should just,
Yeah, Medusa,
Why,
he don't
why
want
are
to
you
do it.
here?
Susie,
knocked out.
Why are you
I
here?
got it. Okay, Susie, I got it. Go down. Go downstairs.
Carlisle, I'm
that?
like leagues above you.
No, you're not. Oh wait, yes you are. Wait, how do you get that color?
There we go.
Thank you.
Wait,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Jonathan. Remember when you gave me your car to drive?
Yeah.
See, why is he still here?
Yeah. What about it?
I thought floor 2 was closed.
The police
You're gonna go down in like another 15
over
seconds.
and they shut your car up.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens. Come on, folks. Let's go to floor 1.
This is why
Okay.
people don't like you guys.
Child, that is so aggravating. Definitely gonna be bringing that stuff up again and again and again and again and again until they pay us some type of attention, because I'm honestly over that type of stuff. And like I said, it's just not. So, moving on to the new rank up regime. It's gonna be certain
What?
GPs. No, Sue, unfortunately not. It's not gonna be that until the next faction comes out. That's just how I'm feeling. That's the pattern that it's given. So I don't know. I guess once the hall comes, that's when we'll get the closed doors. Now, will they give us some doors before that? Hopefully, because I mean,
Actually,
go
sorry to
ahead.
interrupt, Miss Light, but we have a moderator that's on our faction, that's in charge of our faction, kind of ish, and he actually sees the headache that we go through in the day-to-day basis. So I'm hoping that he sees and makes a change for us, though. I mean, he's Medusa. I'm sure everybody has met him, and he's definitely has seen the headache that we go through on a day-to-day basis.
Yes, he definitely has. I must admit, he is very active. He's very involved, right? We could all agree. He's always popping in, trying to see, what the RPs is given, what's the operations and incidents given. So I will say he does, like Nash said, see what we go through, and hopefully that helps escalate the process. Amen. And with that being said, yeah. So basically, this is what I want to get into board, right? I want to get some of you. Well, I already have the prodigies doing interviews that are in specialist and GP, but I feel like it's just time that some of the rest of y'all help too, especially GPs with specifically green scrub interviews, because those are the most overwhelming. You guys are also going to be in charge of scrubs from physician assistant and below. That includes, redirecting them when they have questions, instructing them on how to do trainings and stuff like that. And y'all, we will have the leverage to train them, but we're gonna be also helping you guys um prep basically for the next step of leadership. And it's also gonna help, I think, signify some respect, because like I said, I have been coddling the staff. I've been making myself way too available, and I just feel like people have such the wrong idea of how things go around here. And unfortunately, it's dimmed in importance on chain of command. And that's why this is happening too. Like, I will no longer have no contact with nobody that's blue and below. So if they want to get to the next step, they want to get to the next level, they're going to have to deal with you guys. And if they don't like it, like Jonathan just said, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. And I know some of y'all likes a good ass whooping, so let it do what it do then, respectfully. And that's how that's gonna go, as far as that goes. Now, just a small little thing that I wanted to throw in for tag team. I know, well, actually, I just realized, because it was pointed out to me by Mr. Cash, that we don't even have a tab for it, which is crazy, Jonathan. As long as this has been procured to be projected and wanting to take flight in the past, it's no tab for that. I am going to create a tab for that over the next day or two. And that's basically going to be where y'all can post y'all training results, Dread and Cash. Y'all try our results. Also, where y'all can be updating the weekly list of who y'all adding, who y'all removing. Y'all gonna make y'all first official drop on Friday. So I definitely gotta get that tab open between now and then. But y'all gonna get y'all first yeah. I know y'all, I know. Miss Life and Slacking Child. That life be lifing. But no, I feel like y'all have been doing great work. Especially you, Dreddy. I'm so proud of you. Like, I am so proud of you. The development, and it's not that I'm not proud of Cash, but Cash, honestly, I know you're one of the more mature ones in your class, and you have a very good way of playing that big brother role for all of them, and kind of trying to, like, be a good example of being modest. But Dreddy, I know it was like a really big struggle for you. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate the growth and the effort that's coming from you. I put all of y'all in these positions for a reason, because I seen potential. And that goes for everybody that's just in GP and up to, because now it's not just going to be anybody getting into GP. Like, you're going to have some type of leadership competency for me to even consider it. And that's why I only allow myself and the deputies to interview y'all. And thank God for Bronson. I don't know how he somehow found the damn packets that me and Jonathan have been squirming for like, since what, Jonathan, the beginning of my term? Long time we was scrambling for that promotional packet for the white coats. And he did somehow find it when we was looking. And yeah, Dreddy, I seen the pictures. It looked like y'all was out there having a blast, having a ball. I like how you implemented the whole VDM thing into it. I think that was a very nice addition to the tryout process, because realistically, that's what y'all gonna be dealing with out there with that field unit. Y'all gonna be dealing with VDMers. Y'all gonna be dealing with potty mouths. So the fact that you added that differently from the other time, that was great. And you definitely did implement those macros. Hodge. Okay. I'm dead. Not Sammy saying they need more trainings. Shots. Okay. Nah.
Jonathan, I need to talk to you.
So can you please go down to floor 1?
I was just about to say, whose child is this?
This child that's been harassing me every day.
Yeah, come on, we're gonna go to floor 1 so we can leave the adult room.
Jonathan, come.
No, you follow me to floor 1. We're gonna leave the adults alone.
He said he 14.
And that's another thing.
Oh,
Sir, can you please go down to floor 1 before I call admins on you?
I was just
And
about
get
to
you
say,
banned?
baby, you about to get banned. Like, I'm so not.
This is your last warning.
Please, don't do it.
Yo,
Now
Philip,
is
come
not
on.
the time. And I swear, I'm gonna be so like remorseless when I do it. Not now. Now ain't the time.
He's listening.
Ah, Jesus. Another day in the hospital. This is starting to turn into a goddamn soap opera. I am so sick of it. Anyways, yeah.
Excuse my language. Fuck Grey's Anatomy. Grey's of Glendale.
Child, I mean, from the climaxed patients to the wayward workers. I mean, cut us some slack. Cut us some damn slack. Crying out loud. Like, I really don't know. Like, ¿qué estamos haciendo? Like, I don't know. It's just too much. I'm not finna be. Let me just move on. So yeah, you guys are actually gonna have some big shoes to fill, and you're gonna actually know what it's like to be a leader. I feel like all of y'all, especially my more newer coats, I feel like all of y'all have stood on business. I just want to shout a couple of y'all out. Princess, I loved you down, girl. Thank you for always being undeniably loyal to me and what I'm trying to build here. Chris and Sammy, excellent, examples. And Chris, I know it was a couple of people that was crunchy that you only got a reprimand for the whole situation, but at the end of the day, You know, I can't tell you what I really would like for you to tell them because that just wouldn't be professional of me as a faction leader. But yeah, you've earned your position. You know what I'm saying? And as faction leader, when I have jurisdiction to make judgments, I'm going to make them accordingly to workers that I know that are here for HP and that I know are really contributing to the change that I'm trying to bring. So respectfully, I could give two fucks if anybody felt like it was favoritism with the judgment that I gave with you and Cash because like I said, especially with you now being a lab coat, responsibility is big and you do have authority here in this hospital. And people are going to just start standing on that. Like, I think that's probably been the most frustrating thing in my term. And see, I never realized how blindsidingly easy I was making it for everybody because I'm always like, oh yeah, if you guys need me, yeah, I'm here. If you guys need me, I'm here. But honestly, it's led me to get burned out. And then I'm putting undeniable loads on my deputies, specifically Jonathan being here with me the whole time I've been chief, and I just feel like it's not fair to him because he doesn't know how to turn down work. And anybody that knows me in this faction knows the higher you are in rank, the more Miss Light is on your ass. And it's all out of love. Y'all gotta understand this. I think most of y'all do, especially people that's in my top 10 in my prodigy class. But some of y'all that are a little bit more new to leadership are truly gonna start to understand that it's all love. And I want you guys to be strong leaders. That's the goal here. My job as chief is to peep y'all weaknesses and help y'all sharpen y'all strengths and work with y'all to project those the best way I can. And a lot of my top 10 will tell y'all this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it may feel like it's targeting sometimes, but it's never like that with Miss Light. I swear to God, it's not. It's never like that. I just see true potential in everybody in this room. That's why y'all in lab coats. That's why y'all in white coats. Like, I don't make the regime easy for y'all. But at the same time, my passion for the business has kind of crutched it. I can admit that. The kindredness has been the weakness. But I also feel like it's shown some of the faith that I have and why I have it so strongly and why I'm so passionate about this because some of y'all have took to this and it has been beneficial for some of y'all. So I definitely feel as if, you know, for sure. Yes, Susan, yes. And that's one thing I gotta say I love about all my lab coats and people that, you know, have come together for my vision and really just tried to stand on business. I appreciate you guys so much. Now that we've got that underway, training. Now, this is something that's really been bothering me because I never realized that a lot of y'all didn't understand the process of the ride-alongs that differentiated from the actual trainings. But the fact that so much of that was bypassed is literally insane. And the only reason that I'm not gonna rep nobody or punish nobody for it, because I feel as if it may not have been thoroughly explained. But, you know, the thing is, when I put these things out here and y'all tell me y'all get it, I kind of just ride with it because I have such high expectations. But I have to break that down. Ride-alongs, the purpose, especially for Blue Scrubs, ride-alongs are to get them in the process of learning how to log stuff, especially with the emergency call logs. The actual emergency call training requirement for the Crans and the Browns to be with the Blues, that is for the Cran and the Browns training for themselves. And it's also for kind of like a shadowing thing for the Browns. We're going to start implementing that. For real, for real. We have too many Browns and interns that can be utilized that just ain't being utilized. And I feel like it's time that we really get that going. And that's basically where my vision is for the training. We're probably going to have training tutorials that'll be replacing the AFK tutorials, and it'll basically be me thoroughly explaining to you guys how the training processes are going, and it's probably going to be for a crayon and brown requirement, maybe even blue. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to think if I want to give that option to try to, learn it. So, yeah, I'm dead. Not too much dreading. It's cool. We ain't gonna let it kill the vibe. What else was I supposed to touch on? Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all.
Miss Light, are we gonna be improvising orientation for all green scrub prior to rank up?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I don't know why people be undermining Leah like she's just some type of nobody. I don't know if it's because my girl is very soft spoken like myself, but that is fucking diabolical. How many times, and I've seen this when I'm not here, thanks to certain scrubs, and it's crazy because it be certain scrubs that be sending me the most concerning shit, like. Why is it that a lot of staff ain't in there in the heat trying to, de-escalate and stuff like that? And that's another thing, moving forward. Anybody that's in a lab coat that feels like it's not mandatory to de-escalate, respectfully, just stay in your brown scrub, Buki. You can't be a leader and you up here just allowing my lobby to go batshit crazy when I'm not here. That is fucking diabolical. How much shit I have seen in my absence, that's just very, very bothering to me, if I'm just being straight up. Nobody in this room specifically, but I have had lab coats in the past not want to de-escalate, not want to help out, not want to be involved. So why do y'all want to be in leadership if y'all don't want to be leaders? It don't make sense to me, respectfully. So logging off and saying you're not gonna de-escalate. A high pressure responsibility. Walk over for a majority of the time. I feel like I kind of had walkover tendencies even in the beginning of my term as chief, if I'm being real. And y'all know one thing Miss Light is big on is accountability and standing in that heat. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, what's up, Chris? I see you got your hand up.
So I just have a suggestion. I don't think we are, but we should be training the medical interns to be going out of their way to schedule appointments with doctors, and that would give us a lot more RP scenarios.
That's not gonna really work as well. You talking about medical interns as in EMS drivers, right?
No, like the cranberries and brown shirts.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I full on mixed that up.
Oh, hell no. We ain't finna have nobody at my damn desk talk about something. What you coming for? A big booty? No. I'm so tired of the ghetto shit.
Charlotte, this is your second time up here. I told you last time that was my last warning. I am gonna call admin on you right now.
I have something to tell you. I have some
No,
teaching to
no,
tell you.
respectfully, sweetheart, you have nothing to tell us. We're having a meeting. My higher ups have told you repeatedly to leave, and you're still making your presence known. Like, I'm really confused. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, the ghetto shit is just dead. Like, I'm not going with the ghetto shit. And that speaks to me. Now, that nails back to what I have to say next. A lot of y'all be cutting the fuck up in my absence. And I am just truly shocked by some of the shit that I've seen. I'm gonna have personal meetings with those of y'all that I'm talking about. It's not too many of y'all, but it's certainly people that I do not expect this type of behavior from. And you're definitely gonna be held accountable for it. So I'm just letting y'all know that right now. I'm gonna privately pull y'all to the side because I'm trying not to have such a shameful approach with things because I feel like it's shattered people in the past. Even though my thing is with shame is to build vulnerability and still give you guys the opportunity to achieve certain statuses and dignity back. But some of y'all is just getting too damn comfortable. Like some of the shit that I be getting sent to me when I'm not around is just ridiculous. People in motherfucking white coats and fucking dresses just shouldn't be fucking acting a certain type of way when I'm not around. And that's just straight the fuck up what it is. But like I said, I'll be personally pulling y'all to the side. So whenever y'all get that little message, just be sure to like pop up and be ready to discuss. Cause I'm very disappointed with some of the ghetto conduct I've been seeing on floor one in my absence. Diabolical, insane. And then some of y'all is getting into these ranks and letting the power get to y'all heads. If I've never been shouty or if I've always treated y'all all the same, no matter I was a nurse, no matter I was an intern, that's how I feel as if you guys should remain. A lot of you are very stellar, and then I notice y'all get into these ranks and it gets this type of comfortability. No, as you rise the ranks, there's more to do, not less. And I don't think a lot of y'all really understand that, or I don't know if it's because I'm so kindred with you guys and try to create a family bond that it makes y'all feel as if professionally y'all is safe, and that is never the gag. I can have genuine authentic love for real, and still chop you because professionally you just not doing it for me. So please don't get the two confused. Please understand business is one thing, personal is another, because I do feel as if a lot of y'all is getting very, very comfortable, and that's just what it is, straight up. When I want y'all in ranks, it's because the ranks hold a certain weight. Once again. So over the next couple of days, I'm basically gonna be taking certain GPs and stuff to have you guys shadow interviews. It's a couple of people that have been on my list scrub wise that I do feel as if have been good. My deputies and my attendants have given me some pretty pleasing reports about some of the scrubs. So over the next 2 days, we're going to be using them as examples for non-promotional ranks. And we're going to have some of y'all shadowing this interview process. I think I'm just going to make another group with all of you guys so that you guys can basically know how to help out with the green scrub interviews, especially. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So, new rank up schedule. Mondays is going to be green and white day. Tuesdays is going to be blue day. That's going to stay blue day. Wednesdays is going to be brown and cranberry days. Thursdays is going to be lab coat days, which is specialists and general practitioners. Well, really just general practitioners, because realistically, specialist doctor is the highest rank you can reach, and then attendings and deputies is handpicked by me, of course. So Yeah. That's how the new rank up regime is gonna go. Friday is probably gonna be mass CPR training day. We go out, have a good time, have a blast, make it do what it do. Saturday is probably gonna be event day for us. Try to get some events going, whether it's, just a little gathering at the beach, maybe a little whoop doo at the bar or the theater. If PD ain't got it taken up, because we know they love hosting a good event, and we don't mind popping out because PD's cool people or whatever. But yeah, and Sunday, yeah, that's just gonna be off day. It's a Sabbath day. I'm a very spiritual girl, so like Sundays is just usually there for me that we don't do shit. And the fact that we've had one of the most chaotic rank up days on that day is just diabolical to me. I'm pretty sure everybody want to relax, and especially with us having way more responsibility than the rest of the staff, I just don't feel like we should be busting ass 5 days a week trying to do rank ups. Like, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So Medusa with the bob, okay, but what I was gonna say? Okay, yeah. So, go ahead, Sue.
I was wondering because of the new schedule shifts and everything, will the RP classes still be the same? Monday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard and Saturday 8:30 Eastern Standard.
Yeah. All of the classes are going to remain the same. Only difference is AFK class is going to be replaced with training tutorials, because I got to just start explaining to y'all what the training is and making sure y'all understand it before y'all even being added to the training team. I know it was an honest, simple mistake that people have overridden. Even the head of the trainer team has overrid this a lot. And that's why I'm going to implement this new class so that people properly understand what the trainings are and what they're explaining. I'm also talking with my deputies right now, and we're going to get some whole new packets made, because I don't know what packets y'all is receiving, but freaking insane. Someone asked me, was an admin class at 8:30 in the morning on Saturdays? Who the hell was ever getting up that early to do a class? Like, what?
Apparently, admin are.
That is crazy work. Like, what is we doing? Go ahead, Jamal.
Just one question that we had through the week. It seems to be just a clarification. At what point do we actually submit a scrub to get the medical server? One time it was white scrub. Some of us think it's blue scrub. Could you clarify that?
I'm so glad you asked that, Jamal. So it is white scrub. I was going to change it back to blue scrub, but now with me implementing a rank up system where everyone's going to have to be in their rank for at least a week before they rank up, I think white is pretty realistic. If you could last a whole week as a green scrub without getting terminated for MD2, MD12, or MD7, hats off to you, Buki. You did it. You earned a medal. Great.
Thank you, Light.
Nah, no problem. But realistically, yeah. Now I feel like it's very mandatory. I feel like the fact that I have allowed, like you said, Cash, those bi-weekly ranks, like 2 ranks a week for those scrubs, is giving too much entitlement. And then the fact that they're literally standing on the back selling meds and pills with no real behind the scene responsibility, no real Discord responsibility, and want to be mad about a rank? Child, I'll be damned. But yeah, it's just funny to me how they be doing that. I'm not gonna it's gonna be fair, but it's also gonna give you guys that's new to leadership real leadership. I feel like You guys have just been basically walking around shadowing me, and as much as I love it, and as much as I love being side by side of y'all, I'm crutching y'all. I gotta stop doing that. And I feel like people need to respect the chain of command. And if I keep making myself accessible, that's never gonna happen. That's one thing that Mr. Cash and Mr. Bronson was really, really like telling me like was one of my only weaknesses. And I do agree. Like I'm way too available. I'm way too available. And this is why I be burnt out. I feel like, especially my white coats, my APs and up, it's more specific tasks that I just have for them that are way more crucial. So yeah, we got to get some chain of command going around here. And with that being said, that's gonna be the first start of it. Blue scrubs and under, the highest rank they can deal with is gonna be a specialist doctor from this point forward. And then as far as the interns and the residents, they'll have access to, attendings because they're the first rank, the first white coat rank to, for a little guidance. I still want y'all to go to the lab coats first because that's what they're there for. But I'm gonna get you guys all trained. So over the next 4 days before we get this rank up regime back up, I'm gonna be just coming through, basically help train y'all for what's to come, give y'all proper terms, and Mr. Ahmedi's gonna help me with some new packets for y'all. So once we get that underway too, I think that'll help explain and abbreviate a lot of this confusion and this stuff. So once again, thanks Nash, for the behind the scenes help.
Of course, anytime.
And thank you. Where is Wiki? Okay, yeah, he's right here next to me. Thank you, Wiki, for just always holding face, staying there, being there for everybody. But as you know, with me, having what I have in store for you, I just feel like it's time that I start really zeroing in with you on certain things. And it's just certain stuff that you need to understand for what's gonna be to come as I leave. And I just really want to just start preparing you for that. And I do want to shout out Bronson as well. Even though he's not here, he's really been helping with a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And he's been helping kind of like take over with like faction meetings and helping out with trainings and even helping me out with Discord announcements lately. I really am appreciative to him. And all of my deputies have been such a great help and a relief off my back. I have been a little strenuous behind the scenes, but y'all already know your girl's attitude. At the end of the day gotta end. You feel me? So we gotta put on the big girl draws and come to work. You know what I'm saying? So definitely. So wait, what? Oh, okay.
Yo,
All
Cody.
right.
Sir, this is the white coat meeting. Can you please head down to floor 1?
I'm talking to you, Mr. Cole. This is only for white coats and above.
Thank you.
What I'm gonna do?
Carlisle, floor 1, please.
No, ain't no telling him floor 1 no more. I'm just finna get Medusa because at this point I want him banned.
He's been a thorn in our side for a while.
Carlisle, we can literally see you in the corner of the door.
No.
Come here, Connor. Phillips.
You finna get banned. I'ma just let you know this right now. I done asked you so nicely to get off the floor, and you're not stupid. Like, what the fuck are we doing? See, it's shit like that that just really irritates the fuck out of me. Like, I'm tired of the children fucking up the role play. I'm just irritated. Like, all of this is just starting to irritate me for real. But what I was saying, child, Jesus. Oh, right. Anyways, sorry, y'all.
Think
Anyway,
us.
yeah, let me
You were
see.
conversing with Jonathan about what getting him prepped up for the next stage.
Right,
That
right. I have as y'all know, this is literally like my OG protege. So obviously if I could have anybody take over, I would want it to be him. So I just want to start prepping him for future chiefly things that I feel like he needs to start tying in with. And yeah, that's what it is. So I went over training expectations. I went over chain of command. I went over new rank up regime. Does anybody have any questions, comments, ideas, concerns, anything that they want to throw out in the air?
Now's the time to say if you guys have any ideas or anything that we want to talk to the chief about.
Especially with y'all being in leadership now, y'all have full range. Like this is, Jonathan will tell y'all. When I ask y'all these type of questions, it's not to like put you in a position. It's because I honestly want to know. A lot of you guys are here, especially in crucial times when I am not, and I need this. You know what, Sue? That would actually be a great idea. If I could get that happening, I really would. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, um, I think that would probably have to tie in with some legal stuff. And I don't know
yeah.
the
Don't
criteria.
worry, they don't have to call it Starbucks. They can call it like Moon Bucks or something.
Nah, facts. Or we could call it I'm sorry, that was so cheesy. Why the hell did that even fly across my mind? State bucks. State bucks is already a thing. We can't say state bucks. Then they gonna think we talking about money. But not Star State. Okay, girl. I like clock it,
That,
clock it,
that sounds
clock
like a
it.
car insurance, Star State.
No, for real. Go ahead, Chris. What's up, sweetie?
So if GPs are going to be doing interviews, they're always going to ask right after about their rank up. So what's the best way to tell them that they're going to have to wait for their rank up?
Well, if myself or none of my deputy fellas are online, you're just gonna have to basically tell them. And then if they want to talk to us, absolutely not. Blues and under have no access to me or my deputies, period. No access whatsoever. Like I want them to lock in on different things right about now. So no access to my deputies. Crayons and Browns have access to them only if it's within reason and it's something that you guys as specialists and GPs have no authority or access to, which will literally rarely be anything. You know what I'm saying? Literally, because the next couple of days, I'm finna get y'all right with everything that y'all gonna need to be adequate leaders. And then y'all are gonna be held to a standard to uphold this. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Good night, my love. I love you, sister girl. Um, what I was okay, go ahead, Sammy. I'm sorry. Okay, absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up. So Tactical unit is obviously kind of like our new security system that I'm trying to embody. They're gonna basically be defending the grounds of HP, since I know a lot of y'all been complaining about lack of PD and stuff like that. And I know it's only outside y'all can really stand on ones. But unfortunately I didn't get the right to block because I was gonna have Dreadhead a sort of defense team for the inside too when it comes to RPs and facading doors and stuff when RPs are going on. But unfortunately the admins did notify us that it's actually like faction NRP blocking up the doorways, and I don't want nobody getting banned for that. So we just got to work with what we got until then. And this is why I allow you guys to do RPs in y'all houses and y'all apartments, because realistically, I'm just not going to deal with the bullshit. I'm just not. I'm just not. And that's what it is. I need to be able to hear myself to conduct proper RP. I need to be able to hear my patients. It just makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? And me, I don't know. I feel like my patience has been wearing very thin lately. So I do just want all of y'all to know moving forward, I have to hold y'all to this expectation. And that's why the next couple of days, I'm gonna be in game with y'all trying to correlate the new regime. I'm gonna have certain scrubs being interviewed because I have gotten some good reports from my deputies and my attendants, my fellow white coats. And I know certain people been shining. So we're gonna be using them during this period just so you guys can get a good idea of how to do them. But tactical team is defense, basically. The ward team is basically the heart and the soul of the hospital. They're basically keeping everything calm on the inside and making sure certain things don't go outside. Hence why, my top 10. And that's another thing I wanted to specify. A lot of people and former leadership was misguiding people and telling them that only they have access, only I have access to the front door. That is not true. Anybody that is on my first 2 pages of leadership can use that front door. So anybody from myself all the way to Juicy J can use that front door. Aiden can use that front door. Azraya can use that front door. Mozzie can use that front door. Leah can use that front door. Bronson can use that front door. Jonathan can use that front door. Nash can use that front door. I, of course, can use that front door. So anybody that has a white coat on can use that front door, if y'all didn't know. So APs and up, front door access. Specialists, doctors, and GPs. I really want to make sure y'all is on their ass about that front door, and y'all is body camming, especially those of y'all that is on the war unit when these things is going down for paper purposes, because then it makes it seems like certain people is getting away with stuff and y'all not doing y'all jobs when cams come back and they submit it in certain ways. So please make sure that y'all is on their behinds about using that front door. They not supposed to do it. It's too much shit that goes on out in that front, okay? Too much shit. Go ahead, princess. What's up, babes?
I just had one question. Is it possible to have 2 permanent police officers that stay on the floor with us so we ain't got to continuously call for them to come and they can already be here?
Girl, I've been wondering what's going on with that, but apparently we supposed to be having a meeting with Sir Knight soon, right, Wiki?
Yes, I'm just trying to make sure that you're free. I want you to be there so you can hear everything and then give your opinion about it or feedback.
Okay, well, my schedule is pretty light this week, so I'm pretty much gonna be here with y'all like every day this week, and then work is gonna pick back up next week. So whenever you can schedule that or get that going, just let me know and I'm there like the fair.
I'll get right to it.
Thank you, my love. But yeah, okay, princess. What's up, Jamal?
Yeah, just two comments. First one is about Chris. Chris's question was once he or the team does the interview, what is the next step for that particular person who just got interviewed to get his rank up? You mentioned something that the lower scrubs cannot approach youth, the higher ups or the DCPs and above. So it's just a matter for you guys to prompt them to come and see them, or how does that process work?
No, you guys, as the lab coats that actually have access to us, will let us know that their interviews have been completed and logged. And then once they are completed and logged and we're notified about that, if we're not already on game, we'll hop on game. I know usually Wick's here most of the day, so he's usually not hard to find, just let him
Or
know.
that never logs checked every day.
That's understandable now. Thank you. Thank you. The other question I had is at one point we had a little bit of leniency for those brand new green scrubs jumping out the front door. Is that zero tolerance for even those people now too?
No, they still get warnings, like punishing wise, they still get warnings, but it's zero tolerance for everybody because we can't just keep using the excuse, oh they're green, oh they're green, oh they're green, because then they're gonna keep doing the shit. The only reason I say
They go through orientation, Chief. They all go through orientation, and it's said during orientation they'll use the front door plenty of times. They'll pick up people
Exactly.
around the HP and anything. So I have zero tolerance with that. I don't know I can't really say nothing about it though. Can't go over Chief and everything like that because she's a little lenient with it though. But I have zero tolerance for anyone
Good.
using the front door that's not supposed to be using the front door or picking up someone else outside of the HP perimeter.
Okay, thank you.
Wiki, you don't even know. I'm not gonna be having us burnt out like that no more. The only reason it's still a warning, those are for green scrubs that's only been in the faction for 3 days. Cause I know you wouldn't have time to make an orientation with orientation only being twice a week.
Niggas down while you standing here.
Monday, they have 2 opportunities to make it. And if they don't make it and we see on their workbook that they've been active before the orientations, then yeah, it's definitely zero tolerance. No one's gonna be sitting here doing stuff. I've made it way too easy, and that's why people is comfortable doing the shit that they doing because they feel like, oh, I'm only gonna get a slap on the wrist of it. And half the green scrubs done been here more times than a little bit. If we just being real, probably only 35% of the green scrubs that come through here are genuinely lost, and that's just facts. So with that being said, yeah, it's very zero tolerance for everybody. Now, boomeranging back to Sammy, Ward, that's basically the heart of the hospital. They're supposed to keep the commotion down, keep peace within the hospital, make sure ignorance isn't coming from inside the hospital going outside. That's why y'all will see a lot of times Miss Mozzie and Miss Leah, they're always following somebody out the door just so they can make sure that they hear them saying like, hey, don't go out this door. They have their body cams rolling, because people love to do that too. And that's why I'm really implementing this. Some people act so nice in front of me, and then the shit that I see that my leadership is dealing with in my absence is fucking diabolical. Like, what the hell is we doing? So, yeah, I already know, Sammy, and shout out to you too. You've been doing your fucking big one, especially when I'm absent. I feel like you have stood on more business as a scrub than a lot of people have that was in white coats prior to you getting your lab coat. So I just want to say I'm really appreciative. I feel like you're really taking the RP aspect of this very seriously and you're really trying to learn your role. Yes, I see it, baby. I see it. So you're doing an awesome job, an amazing job. I'm super proud of you. And all I'm waiting for on you is to see that RP. So we can get you up again. You know what I'm saying? So very, very pleased with you, especially in my absence. You are literally like a cornerstone of keeping me updated on what the hell is going on. And the fact that like I don't even ask and you just naturally do it, it definitely doesn't go unnoticed. I'm really appreciative. You are really one of the main reasons. I know it be a lot of deficiencies going on around this motherfucker. So I do appreciate that. And I am very grateful. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that. What I was gonna say. There's also outreach. And I gotta break that down too. Because I know a lot of people have had questions about it. And I know it's more of like a behind the scene type of thing. Mr. Chu and Mr. Wright is kind of over that. And I know we've kind of had hesitation with a lot of things there. But basically, outreach is supposed to be the Peace Corps of HP. They are the unit that, is going out, scheduling meetings with the gang leaders and the civilians and people that are like really really just notarized out there and basically trying to create peace treaties and saying, hey, like, we don't really want your gang making exactly, we don't really want your gang making havoc, well, wreaking havoc amongst HP and the staff. How can we come to a mutual agreement that this will not happen? So it's all about making peace within the hospital. And yes, so anyone interested in joining, you can definitely see Mr. Chu after this meeting is over. What am I missing out? And field unit, of course, is like literally field and tactical unit are basically like the outside range of HP. Tactical is supposed to be inside too, but since we don't really have defense privileges on the inside, but right now we just outside. You know what I'm saying? So field unit is responsible for like despawning ambulances, keeping the traffic clear in the back, making sure that staff isn't loitering, trying to keep the VDMing under control. Alongside with TAC, they do try to work that out. Now, somebody was asking me who's really responsible for responding to the fall chat. Now, realistically, it's supposed to be tactical unit, if I'm just being straight up. It's really supposed to be tactical unit. But I kind of give it like a conjoint share with tactical and with field since you guys are outside. I really be trying to make field stick to like, the patrols and making sure people ain't really where they not supposed to be and despawning the vehicles and doing that type of stuff. And I would want tactical team to kind of take over the fall chat a little bit more since they're more training oriented, but I do allow the field to dabble within the fall chat, especially if TAC isn't available straight up on the spot. So it is a flexibility there with that, but those are really the two units that I want responding to fall chat. I really want TAC first. And then if there are no available TAC members, of course, we want to be prominent. We want to be on point. So then I would expect, field to take over after that point. So it's okay, Jamal. You've basically heard all of the important stuff that's to come and the changes that are about to come. So you're free to go. Yeah. Cash, you silly. But no, for real, not even that. Just like, I'm not talking now, the war, when I say responding, I mean as far as like Army and PD asking for our help. Ward, all the units have access to the fall chat if needed. But when I say respond, I mean like responding to, hey, we need assisting with training, or hey, we need assisting with CPR, or hey, we need assistance because there's a shootout here and we need people picking us up. That type of stuff. I would expect TAC 2 just in case, shit had to get greasy. They are the defense team. They could actually jump in and help too. But where field is a little bit more on a observatory note, if that makes sense. So yes, I already know you're quick with it, Wick. I already know as a deputy you're quick with it, but I just wanted to specify because someone had brought it up to me yesterday, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna bring this up in the leadership meeting. But as far as that go, I think I've covered every important topic. Go ahead, Sue, while I think.
So here's the thing that I've been thinking of, especially for the ward, especially since, like, let me tell you this, there's some nights where I see, like, let's say 6, 7 green scrubs on, and I only see one of them in that back hallway, and we're backed up. And there's so many people in the lobby asking for med kits, and there's a surge that comes in. And sometimes I radio on the walkie, and I text enough in the F lobby chat, and they still don't respond. So I was wondering if we can implement a rule called ward abandonment, because if we give them warnings, come to HP, support HP in the back hallway, and they still don't listen, they have to be like or something has to be consequated to that, because at that point it feels like ward abandonment. They just don't care for their jobs. They're out there helping like gangs, breaking the rules, BDM people, and acting as if like they're gods of the hospital. So having a rule like ward abandonment will literally show them, like, you don't want to follow the rules, you will be consequated.
Nah, absolutely. I agree 100%. Yeah, that is gonna be something. So you guys are gonna have to start, especially those of y'all that know how to activate that voice on y'all body cam. Please just start activating the voice on y'all body cam for those of y'all that know how to do it, and just body cam you, like radio calling them, like, hey, is there any green scripts? Y'all need to be back here, especially if they're not in the Flobby chat saying they're on a 10-6 or saying that they're doing med deliveries or doing CPRs, which they shouldn't be, because if it's them by themselves, they shouldn't be doing CPRs by themselves. No, Ryan, this is a white coat meeting, babes, not a white scrub.
Yeah, sorry. I logged off in here because I had to do something IRL. That's why I was like, oh, God, am I supposed to be in here?
Oh, no, it's okay, my love. It's okay. You're good. You're good.
All right, well, I'm going to head downstairs.
Okay. Oh, I also wanted to tell you, keep up the good work. My higher-ups have been telling me good things about you in my absence. So keep it up, Ryan. Keep it up.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
All right, sweetie.
Thank you, darling.
No problem. Yeah. So he's definitely one of them that we'll be using as a dummy. He don't even know it's coming, but I hope his rule competency is good, because like I said, I'm gonna be using certain scrubs that's been standing on biz. And no, honestly, I'm not with the 3-time warning shit. You want to know why? Because just like Jonathan said, if all of this shit, and I know my baby Leah, this is why I done studied all of y'all so goddamn well. And this is why I'm putting y'all into the positions that I'm putting y'all into. And this is why a lot of the lab coats in general that aren't even a part of my Prodigy class is going to get responsibility now. Because I see y'all standing on biz. Like, the 3 that I just named, Sammy, Chris, and Princess, have been very, 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 very beneficial to me and what I'm doing here. So I really do appreciate Crouchman. You done came and joined the faction, Crouchman. Oh, Lord. They done let Crouchman in the building. Crouchman, what you doing on the stage, Crouchman? Thank you, Couchman. All right, my love. Now, as I was saying, yeah, and thank you. Yes, Princess. Yes, yes, yes. I love that macro. It's so cute. Um, y'all can, and that's one thing I wanted to touch on too, because somebody was telling me something about, they gonna get in trouble for macros because it was a little creative. I don't mind y'all adding y'all pizzazz on macros. They're supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be self-expressive. They're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? Basically to your flow. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I love Dread, the creativity on that is just cute. Princess, yours is funny. That is really cute. I've seen a couple of people with some creative macros for body cam, and it is y'all have really tickled me. I don't mind y'all getting creative. No vulgarity and no profanity. That's the only thing I ask when y'all getting creative with these macros. I really do not mind at all how y'all choose to be creative with y'all macros, but I just peeped. Yeah, booty. It's a lab coat meeting, my love. Not the white coats. I mean, not the white scrubs.
You know what? I will proudly go downstairs, Miss Lake. But my thing is, do not get it twisted, Princess, because you saying why is it a white scrub, but you don't even do your job downstairs. So if you want that white coat or white dress, whatever it is that you have on, you need to do your job. Because I'm tired of y'all saying, oh, this and that, this white scrub and this and that, but you don't even do your job. Lazy.
Miss Light, I'm just gonna say this. That kind of disrespect really should not be tolerated. Like, I've seen Princess work. She literally has worked her entire ass off to
You
get
ain't
that
got to
damn
explain
white
nothing.
coat,
Nothing. You got
and
to
to
explain
be
nothing, girl.
and to be disrespected like that. Like, literally, Princess is literally the superior above her, leagues above. And it occurs to me, like what Chris said, the disrespect that she has towards so many people, and she favoritizes. She needs to be like listening to chain of command, not picking
Susan,
favorites, because it really is unacceptable with that.
Susan, I get it, my love. But let me tell you one thing about Miss Light. Miss Light knows her staff, and that's one thing y'all gotta understand about me. That's why y'all in these positions. I know my staff. Certain people in here can't nobody put a bad bug in my ear about, and that's just what it is. Now, if they come in with some proof, then it's like, okay, yeah, now we got some motherfucking questioning to do, because why you ain't tell me you was feeling this way? But it's certain one people in here, I know who stand on business. You know what I'm saying? I know who stands on. Everybody in this room, I'm gonna be real, stands on business when it comes to their job. It's certain, little weaknesses that we all have, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to put y'all in the position, and I'm here to expose those weaknesses and strengthen them. You know what I'm saying? Um, you ain't got to tell me about Princess, my love. I know Princess is literally one of the most loyal staff members and good at what she do. So ain't nobody finna come in here and tell me nothing about Princess respectfully. So yeah, that's just how that's gonna go. And I think I've covered all the important topics. Macros, this and that, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna private message who I need to speak with after this meeting is over on the disciplinary note. Cause some of this cam that I've just been receiving is just like, what the helly? Like, for real. Despicable. Ain't no reason y'all should even feel comfortable cutting up like that on the first floor while I'm not here. Just sad. But yeah. Aside from that, what I was gonna say. Yeah, so does anybody have any objections? I do want to say to the new white coats, welcome. Well, the new lab coats, welcome. Daisy, Sammy, Chris, Princess. I'm glad to have all of y'all on the team. Y'all have been shining, working your way up slowly. Yes, I am so. Oops, see there?
I don't play
Right?
no games with him. Medusa for president.
No, no, seriously. I mean, my boy Medusa just be. He's always there when you call, and he's always on time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he be coming through with the come through. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like he be thick with it. But on a serious note, y'all, what I was gonna say, dang, y'all done made me laugh and forget what I was gonna say. Yeah, but basically, I'm really excited for you guys to be a part of leadership. I've watched y'all grow as green scrubs. I think all of y'all came like either at the beginning or shortly after the beginning of my term. So it's very, very like authentic and heartwarming to see y'all get to this status. Especially Sammy, just knowing he took his precious little time and knowing my girl Princess can get a little active. I definitely have noticed you trying to tone it down and tweak where you see fit in de-escalation. And I'm so proud of you, girly, because acknowledging girly is a top tier girly. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you acknowledge the flaws and hop on them, yes, ma'am. I'm super proud of that. So with that being said, yeah, does anybody have any questions, ideas? I want to open the floor to you three who I just named specifically because the rest of y'all kind of been in leadership already. So Daisy, Sammy, Chris, Princess, I would love to hear any feedback from y'all, any ideas y'all may have, especially like being a part of the low ranks when it was kind of chaotic and what you guys have personally experienced. What do y'all feel as if could be brought to the table to somewhat, tweak the leadership perspective?
I have a question.
Absolutely, shoot.
Can I have a list of exactly what my job is? I mean, I'll help anybody, I'll do whatever, but if I had a list to go by, I feel like I'll be all right.
Well, honestly, without a list, you're doing perfect. So I do agree. I feel like a list will definitely help you like tighten up. And I am in the process of going to that. I'm gonna send you what the rank up expectation list is, just so you can with it. And oh, you do?
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay, so that's basically what it is, but it is certain like new requirements that I'm adding. So I am gonna have a list, and I'm gonna give it to Nash so that we can get that type of stuff documented and have new packets for y'all, especially leadership packets, since I want such polished stuff. Y'all know Miss Light is a perfectionist. I tripped out about that whole abuse 2 thing just to get it on my record. So I am a very polished girl, and I do understand you wanting to like prominently do it to the best of your ability, because I kind of peep me and you got that in common, girl. Like when you want something, like you're on it bad and you want to do it to the best of your ability, and I do love that about you. So I will get a list specifically for GPs and specialists, because I feel like my APs and stuff is kind of tenured and I already have a specific list for them. So I will get a list for you guys as well, especially with you guys getting ready to have prominent authority within this faction, and people is gonna start listening to y'all and putting some respect on these coats, because the disrespect that I have seen in my absence, and it's really only the GPs and specialists, even some of my attendants get tried in very weird ways. But you know what? It's cool because all of that's gonna change. That's why I stopped all of this for a week so we could really get some order. But I will be doing that in the next couple of days. And if I got some stuff going on the back end, I'll probably just have one of my deputies dispute it to y'all. So yeah, I will get that right for y'all, Princess.
Thank you. I got one more question.
Go ahead, Books.
When is your last day of you abandoning us here so I can throw you a party?
Oh, I actually don't know. I know by the time I hit Friday, I should be at like 5 weeks left. So I don't know what the exact day is, and from Friday that would be 5 weeks, but I do know once Friday comes, I'll have like 5 weeks left.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, girl. We gonna have a whole photo shoot. I really want to do like a leadership photo shoot, to be real, too. Probably on Sunday. We gonna all get together. I gotta make an announcement a couple of days in ahead because I know y'all be crabbing about my last minute announcements, and I can do better, but it's just like I've had everything in a regime for a weekly process for so long. I've just been expecting people to actually use the Discord and check up on these things. And that's why I'm saying I'm gonna stop coddling y'all, because I've been sending everything, having my deputies send everything, having my AP send everything, and it's just crutching everybody here. Like, how are we really gonna craft new leaders if we doing everything for y'all? So yeah. Chris, I know you've had your hand up very, very patiently. Go ahead, my love.
So I just have a solution to the green scrub problem we have right now. I noticed we have like over 200 green scrubs. I think if there's a lab coat on, we should be able to do their interviews every day, get them trained, so we have a lot more white scrubs in the building who know what they're doing. Do you think that's a good idea?
Okay. It's definitely something to consider. But see, the thing is, I wouldn't just want people feeling like they can get rewarded whenever they want and however they want. Like, if I'm holding y'all to a standard and everyone's coming at certain times for stuff that's, being done, I feel like, everybody should follow that, especially if you've attended orientation and know what the lick read. Like, yeah, I just feel like, you feel me? You should be there. That's just me personally speaking, though. I just feel like you should be there on time. Like, if my white coats come in, then yeah. But with green specifically, that's the only reason I might consider what you said, because that is true. I have got a lot, and even some of my deputies have told me this. Like, it'd be a lot of green scrubs active at night, just like Susan said, but they don't even be here. They just be kind of doing their own thing, so it's kind of hard to catch them. Like, we got this one green scrub, VDM God. He got more XP than people that's ready to be lab coats. And I've never seen him a day in my life inside the hospital. Never seen him outside doing CPRs, doing med deliveries. I've just never seen him. He's very non-existent, but somehow he has XP that's excluding everybody, which is crazy to me.
Well, Susan, Aiden, and I have also been doing like green scrub orientations at night. Whenever we see a lot of them on, we'll grab them all and head upstairs and teach them like the basic rules,
Yes, and I have seen that, and I do believe that has been a great asset, and I just want to say thank you to Aiden and Susan for that as well. Especially in times when there's not a lot of people online. And that's why I feel like it's good to have a mixture of leadership that's on late night and then on early in the day as well. But if we're just being realistic, in the daytime, that's when most of the important stuff gets done. But at the same time, nighttime is when a lot of the chaos is erupting because they know it's not people of power. But if y'all is there de-escalating and body cam and stuff, they're going to still be held accountable. And that's why I say it's very important to have leadership available for both time frames. But yeah, I do want to say thank you to you three for standing on biz with that. And you know what I'm saying? being so prominent. Good night, Juicy. Much love to the juiciest in the building.
Have a good night, Juicy.
Ooh, I love it when you drop it for me.
Chief, I was wondering, especially for your last day, aside from the party, can you personally hold an award ceremony to give the flowers to definitely those of us who definitely been working hard and just keeping things like steady while you're gone, because all of us here have worked hard, and we just want to show that show that work and all that hard work paid off before you leave, kind of just like saying like I'm leaving, but I'm not going to leave without without a bang.
Oh no, that's definitely a sporadic idea, Suzu. So yeah, we probably is gonna have some speech. I'm probably gonna have some type of thing at the theater that my deputies are probably gonna plan for me, just knowing how they are. But yeah, we're probably definitely gonna have something. Y'all know Miss Light isn't a very spotlight type of girl, never really done nothing for acknowledgement or reward. And I think it has really spoken to this community, just like not even within HP, but just me being like an overall sentimental favorite in this city. I feel like it's spoken major volumes, and I think you guys see my work. So the fact that y'all see it and it's actually making change, I feel like it's no greater reward than that. But I mean, it's only right, knowing that I basically sculpted all you guys that y'all would want to do something like that. So yeah, it's probably y'all got to talk with y'all deputies about that, straight up. So talk to your deputy boys about that. See what they talking about, and yeah, that can take flight from there. Sammy, you got any input, my love? I know you've been pretty quiet. You're usually very by the book. You say what? Okay. You don't got any ideas that you've been wanting to implement or anything? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Wick, I hope you noted that down on your little book. We'll bring it up in our little meeting on Sunday.
Say that one more time so I can mark it word for word. Gotcha. Yep. Already on it.
That's actually a really good idea. I never even thought of it like that.
Yeah, the PD has that. That would be nice if we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why my one when once you hit me up, Sammy, I waited for a bit, made sure everything was good here at the HP before I left, and then next thing you know, I was able to pull out another bus. Me and Nash was on our way there to the airport, and I was like, "Hey, it's nice and clear." And the reason why it was because they was probably messing with you guys first.
Oh, um, I just remembered what I was gonna say about an hour ago. I was thinking because if we're, how like we're the medics and we're not supposed to have weapons, right? I was thinking like if you guys can bring it up to developers, because I know like they're making the town hall and everything else. Well, I just realized like we don't have combat medics. We don't have medics that actually can be at the army base and treat them, especially like when it comes to like, not say raid specifically, but like for example, like if they need like a medic to help them with training, or because like realistically speaking there are trauma combat medics there, and combat medics are typically the ones that help with the actual like healing of our men and women in uniform. So I'm thinking like it could there be like a small kind of clinic area or some sort of like kind of just like mini hospital area that's near the army base where we can kind of sign up to be combat medics and so with the medics because like I think that would be like a really neat idea knowing that let's instead of going all the way down from pill like all the way down to HP for med kits and pills they can just go straight to the clinic to the small clinic it won't be as robust as the hospital but it'll have the basic necessities of med kits pills and basic healing equipment.
Hey, wait, what happened? I'm sorry. I was I was just about to say, yeah, they do have a pharmacy that kind of fits that description. It would be good for RP purposes and give us more involvement and more variety of things to do. But I don't think that's something realistically that they would implement. I'll definitely jot it down and bring it up in my next meeting with my deputy boys. But yeah, for sure.
Like it allows the combat medics to have guns and that could be part of the tactical unit technically like a branch of the tactical unit too because if they're part their job is to defend then we can use combat medics to kind of just like definitely help the tactical unit because they could probably have special permission to at least use a pistol.
Exactly. Okay, yeah. Oh my God. Now that would be golden. That would be golden. I ain't even gonna hold you. Alyssa, sweetie, it's a white coat
Hello,
meeting.
how are you?
Ooh, hey, what's up? This is a white coat meeting, Bookie. Can we help you? Um, I'll be.
Hello, hi there.
Oh my God, like what BT, bro? Oh my God. Okay, y'all. So yeah, that's definitely a good idea. But what I was gonna say? Yeah, man. Um that was a bit oh, Ghost Monster is back. That is so therapeutic. Look at that. Okay, what I was gonna say, yeah. So I appreciate all y'all ideas. I'm glad that you guys came. I'm really happy that leadership is forming up very prominently, and I'm glad that y'all is gonna have some good responsibilities and people finally finna put some respect on y'all coats. I'm really looking forward to this new regime. I'm not gonna lie to you. So do we have any more questions? Okay, well, be a great leader without leading a great team. I'm super proud of all of y'all, especially like I said, Sammy, Chris, Princess Daisy, watch off Sprouted. Especially, a matter of fact, I didn't even realize you was way back there in the back. But Daisy, girl, I have literally watched you go from being a quiet little toddle to slowly finding your little voice, but still always being so demure and dancey.
Oh, I thank you.
Daisy is my psychology mentor. I love her.
That's a
Like,
positive field.
yeah, you should feel really good, girl, because I was kind of concerned for you in the upcoming, and not because you was bad, but just because you was just so subtle, and you didn't really like say too much. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope that the pressure of everything don't crack her. But I feel like in the recent weeks, you've really shown that, you can prominently take assertion, but still be very modest. And I love you for that because, girl, I was definitely like that.
Yeah, I want to help with the talking with the gangs and stuff. The peace treaty thing seems like something I can do.
Yes.